program, and we are grateful to have a lot of the seniors here, to have a lot of teachers and staff here, and to have the families here. So thank you all for being here, and we're especially proud to recognize Brady and Ben and Fenner and Joseph. They're going to go to 4 great schools, and after we recognize everybody, we'll have a little cake together. Mr. Tips is now going to come up and tell you a little bit about how we're going to do the program.
Well, good morning. Happy to have everybody here. Seniors, thanks for coming and celebrating this with your friends, parents, and family. We're glad to have you guys here as well. We're going to honor these 4 boys, as Brad said this morning. And then later in the semester, we'll have another one of these, because we probably have at least this many who I think are currently considering where they might end up and play. So we'll have another signing ceremony later. We're going to go today in alphabetical order by sport. So we'll start with baseball. And we'll have our 2 baseball players. So I'll call on Coach Anderson first, and then we'll go with lacrosse and Coach Garvey, and then finally wrestling and Coach Simpson. Before we do that, I just want to say a couple of things. I'm really proud of all of you guys, and I'm proud for you parents. I know that this is the culmination of a ton of work. I sat where you were 3 years ago, and in a way, it's bittersweet, because you know that this is sort of the beginning of the end of the athletic process. And I know that you've spent countless hours taking these kids to practices and to scrimmages and to games, and you've been in all kinds of weather and all kinds of times of night and day. And you guys have put in thousands of hours working on it, and I'm just really proud of what you've got in store for you. When you get there, it's going to be fun. You're going to have a lot of hard work. I promise you that. But I think you're going to learn some really incredible lessons in life. You're going to learn about teamwork and sacrifice. You're going to make some enduring friendships. That, to me, is the most important thing. I look out and see Gordon Pollock, and he can remember playing in college as I can. There are guys that I don't see for 10 years at a time, but when they pick up the phone and call me, it's like we were 21 years old again and haven't been apart. Those are the kind of friendships that you're going to make, and those are the people who'll stand with you in your best times and in your worst times. So you've got a lot to look forward to. I'd like to ask you guys, on behalf of MBA and personally, to do 3 things for me when you get to school. Number 1, be the best students you can be. Sports are great, but that's not why you're there. Be great students. Number 2, be the best teammates you can be. We live in a world now where everybody is about themselves, and you watch sports, and everyone playing on the Super Bowl, when they make the play that they're supposed to make, that's part of their job. They have to run down the field 30 yards and celebrate. Make it about your team and not about yourself. You'll have a lot more fun. And thirdly, give 100%. You can look out at all these adults, and he'll tell you they've never once looked back in life and regretted working 100% on something. They do regret when they look back and they didn't give 100%. Guys, give everything you've got next year, okay? Congratulations. Coach Anderson, how about starting us off, if you would, please?
Morning. When Ben steps on the baseball field, the baseball team improves immediately. Ben has pitched, hit, and played in the outfield since sophomore year. During his sophomore season, he began contributing immediately as he played in 28 of the 36 games that season while hitting .282 and logging 28 innings on the mound. As a junior, he followed suit with the team leading stats in ERA, saves, while being 3rd in batting average and 4th in RBIs. Also during his junior year, Ben was nominated as the team MVP because of his contributions in 3 areas of pitching, hitting, and defense. Ben is an integral part of the team and will be counted on to duplicate these roles as a senior. Ben, congratulations on continuing your career at Rhodes next season. Stand there, yeah. let's move on to Brady. If you know Brady, he is the smart and silent type until he gets on the baseball field. He has a drive and a compete that changes when the first pitch is thrown. Brady was called up from the JV during his sophomore year to play defense, and he really filled a void for us immediately. He played in 15 games as a sophomore and only made 2 errors. During his junior year, he gained the confidence and was in the top 3 in almost every offensive category: second in doubles, third in RBIs, first in walks, second in average, and only struck out 7 times in 116 plate appearances. Brady will be expected to continue these feats during the 2018 season, and Brady will make an immediate impact with his new school next year. Brady, congratulations on the great achievement of continuing your education and baseball career at Hamilton. Congratulations, buddy.
All right, next up is Coach Garvey with lacrosse.
Good morning. I want to start out by saying that Fenner should be able to take a lot of constructive criticism as he moves to the next level. He, unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, you can look at it, played the same position, same spot on the field that I played, and that his position coach played. So he probably gets it worse than anyone, but he'll be able to, I think that'll hopefully be a good thing when you get to the next level. But, you know, Fenner will be a 4-year starter for us in lacrosse. He senior captain, was a first-team All-State attackman as a junior, co-offensive MVP for the team last year, over 80 career goals, over 50 career assists. He'll probably end up with over 200 career points by the time the season's over, and he's made a lot of memorable moments. You know, his freshman year, he assisted a overtime game winner to his brother against Ravenwood. His sophomore year, he scored the overtime game winner against Macaulay to send us into the state championship. As a junior, he was named the Tennessean Middle Tennessee Player of the Year. So I could keep on going on and on with all those achievements and moments that Fenner has done on the field. But I think maybe the greatest thing about Fenner is that he has been a great ambassador for not just our lacrosse program, but our school. He's a shining role model for our younger boys to look up to, not just the boys in the program, not just the boys at MBA, but boys who want to be at MBA. I would point them all to look at Fenner as a great example of a gentleman, a scholar, and an athlete. And I know Washington Lee is getting a great young man, and Washington Lee is a great program. They regularly compete for their conference title in lacrosse and in the NCAA tournament, which is huge, that Fenner will have an opportunity to play in the NCAA tournament during his college career. And so I'm just really proud of Fenner for this accomplishment, and I'm fortunate to stand up here and speak, but it's been all Fenner. He's done this in his family, so congratulations to Fenner Pollock.
Next up is Coach Simpson in wrestling.
Thank you, Mr. Tips, and welcome everybody today. I want to introduce Joseph Tarquin. Joseph entered NBA in the 9th grade after attending Sumner Academy, and he has played an integral part in our wrestling team's success over the past 4 years. Having only wrestled 1 year before he entered NBA, Joseph finished third in the city championships of the Freshman League. A determined wrestler, Joseph showed grit over the next 2 years as he worked hard to improve his skills, as he finished second place in the state his sophomore year and third place in the state as a junior. Joseph has done all this while running for the NBA cross-country team, running miles upon miles every day during the summer, and then coming to the wrestling room and showed how competitive he really is. He is a true warrior in every sense of the word. Joseph serves as one of our captains of this team and has led by example and word. I would say this about Joseph: he competes with more determination and will to win than anyone I've seen in years. Joseph did all this while he continued to keep his studies a priority, having already taken 6 APs and scored 5 on all of them. He has also received the AP Scholar with Distinction Award. He has currently taken 5 AP classes and has a current GPA of 5.06. His parents, who are both here today, Dr. Paige Reichert and Dr. Stephen Tarquin, deserve much of the credit for Joseph's success because of their unwavering support for him. The wrestling coaches and wrestlers are very proud of Joseph Tarquin and all his accomplishments, and we would like to congratulate Joseph and his family as he will sign to continue his education and wrestling career at Washington and Lee. Congratulations, Joseph.
Congratulations to each of you guys. I really, really am proud of you, and I know your family is proud of you as well. What awaits you is going to be a great experience, and more importantly, it's going to make you better people down the road. And in the years that I spent in law and politics, I hired a lot of people, and I unabashedly looked for people that played college sports, because you're going to learn dedication, and you're going to learn a lot of hard work and perseverance, and you're going to learn how to get along with other people of all types and all stripes. And that's going to serve you well down the road. So I'm really proud of you. Join me in congratulating these guys.